Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series for Civilization 6. We're continuing with our New Frontier Pass playthroughs. We've got all but the last DLC for New Frontier Pass as of this moment, although I think the next one is coming out here in a couple weeks. Who are we going to play as today? I don't know. You guys know because you saw the title and the thumbnail, but as of this moment, I do not know who we're going to play as, and here is why. Let's get into the game and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so here we are in game, and as you can see, this is the Hall of Fame that they added in. I think Gathering Storm. I'm assuming it's Gathering Storm because I know I've got a lot more games played and won than what you see here, but I think that's when they started tracking this. And as you can see, there are a lot of civilizations that, as of this moment, we don't have recorded, and a lot of victories. We've only got half the victories completed at this moment. We have won a culture victory twice. One with Menelik, most recent one with Menelik. I remember that one. That was a lot of fun. We've won the domination victory 4 times, most recently with Basil. And we've also run with, was it Corvinus here? We won with Pedro. That was our one-turn victory of sorts, where I set everything up and just attacked everybody in one turn. And then we also won with Simon and Bolivar down here. And then we've won a science victory twice, most recently with Hammurabi, as you guys have probably most recently seen. So we've only won half the victories. We still got a diplomatic victory to win. We still have a religious victory to win and a score victory to win if we want to complete all of these. And we've got a lot of civilizations here to play as. I would say, I mean, we definitely have won a religious victory before. And I don't remember if we won a score victory or not, but definitely the religious victory and then maybe the diplomatic victory before they started tracking it. But there's a lot of cool stats here in the Hall of Fame. Things like, apparently the unit I like to kill things with the most is an archer. Go figure. With lots of battles, lots of units trained, things like that. It's pretty cool information here. But I definitely want to try and go fill out some more of this information. So for that reason, I'm not going to explicitly pick one of the New Frontier Pass civilizations. I'm just going to randomize it a little bit, and we'll see what comes up. And you guys, like I said, already know. So we're going to go ahead and come in here and create a game, and we are going to go into the advanced setup, and I want to add in, let's see here, let's keep it on Deity. And everything else, game speed standards is fine. City states is fine. Map, any maps that I haven't really played as much? I mean, I like continents a lot. Continents is fun. I could just go back to a shuffle map where it just gives us whatever. Which might be kind of just randomize it a bit more. Sure, let's shuffle up the map. Or something. Isn't there like a true randomizer? Maybe not. All right, we'll go with that, and then we'll go ahead and go with the standard map size for now. We do have the leader pool option here, and the leader pool. Okay, let me see if I can remember how this works. We got a leader pool 1 and leader pool 2. What's the difference here? Why are there 2 leader pools? Oh, okay, leaders with no wins. Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, well, that's useful. We can go ahead and go there. See if we can get us a random leader with no wins. Well, why are there, I don't understand why there's 2 of them. Oh, it's a bit. Oh, I get it. Random leader pool 1. And then I can just let everybody else be random. I don't care what everybody else has. I get it now. Okay, so I can have one for me, maybe one for the enemy or whatever. The AI and stuff like that. So we'll pull out of the leader pool 1 so that we're guaranteed to get one that we haven't won with before. And then we'll just let everybody else be free. That's awesome. I love that. That's pretty cool. City states I'm okay with. I know we can select city states as well. I'm going to leave it as is. Same thing with natural resources. Just leave it as is for now. Starting position standard. We are going to turn on the barbarian clans mode. That's the most recent game mode they've added. And I'm going to start trying to play through some of these game modes and see what I like and what I don't like. So we'll start with the barbarian clans, where it replaces the barbarian tribes with a diverse set of clans, each with its own terrain and combat preferences. Additionally, the mode introduces new player actions for peaceful interactions with barbarians that provide increased strategic options. So barbarian clans turned on, and everything else looks good. Here is the game random seed and the map random seed. If you guys decide that you like this and want to play along, let's get into the game. Who we're going to play as. All right, so we did get a New Frontier Pass leader, Kublai Khan here, with the Mongolian Empire. And I did cut out the first roll. It actually gave me Mali, which we could do because we haven't actually technically beaten the game with Mali. We actually lost that game late in that game. But I wanted to feature somebody a little bit different. So I gave it another chance, and it came up with Mongolian Empire, Kublai Khan. Works for me. We haven't played as Kublai Khan, obviously, and he is one of the new Frontier Pass leaders. And I don't know, Kublai Khan, Mongolia, barbarians, seems like it can go together pretty well. So here's some of the differences with the Kublai Khan here. His main difference, obviously, is his leader ability, where one extra economic policy slot in any government, and you receive a random Eureka and inspiration when establishing a trading post in another civilization city for the first time. Now, this is one per civilization. So if there's, I guess, 7 other civilizations, we have 7 opportunities to get a Eureka and an inspiration by setting up a trading post. Obviously, there's some other features here of Mongolia themselves. We got the Or2. Starting a trading route immediately creates a trading post. That's pretty awesome. So we're going to get that Eureka and inspiration as soon as we start that trade route in the destination city. Receive an extra level of diplomatic visibility for possessing a trading post in any city of a civilization. All Mongolian units double the usual combat bonus for having a higher level of diplomatic visibility than their opponent. So more combat from our diplomatic visibility. And then, of course, we have the Keshik and the Ordu, and we'll jump into that here in just a second to give everybody a reminder. Even though this civilization has been around for a while, we'll give everybody a reminder what these do, as well as myself, actually. Keshig, Mongolian unique medieval era ranged cavalry unit, can escort moving civilian and support units at their higher movement speed. So we can remove our civilian units and our support units around at the speed of the Keshig, which is awesome. And then we have the Ordu, a building unique to Mongolia, grants an ability that gives +1 movement to heavy and light cavalry trained in this city. That's awesome. That's important. Plus 25% combat experience for all cavalry class units trained in the city, and strategic resource stockpiles increased by +10 on standard speed, which I think is normal for the buildings there. So may not be built, or sorry, may not be built in any camping district that already has a barracks. Okay, I was about to misread that. So there you go. So we got the Ordu and we've got the Keshik, which does imply that we might be leaning towards a more militaristic campaign again, which would potentially mean a more of a domination victory. But we'll start off being fairly aggressive domination-wise, and we might spin that into some other victory type. I've said this multiple times before. A strong domination civilization can pretty much be good at any victory type because of the fact that they can, you know, get so far ahead by taking other people's cities that they can then default down to any of the other victory types. It'd be kind of funny to go strong domination early, establish ourselves, and then be diplomatic towards the rest of the game. Might be kind of fun. All right, so here's our starting location. We got lots of rivers around. We got some floodplains nearby, and let's take our barbarian, or our warrior, I should say. Let's move him over here. Okay, so we do have some coastal terrain. Let's move him up this way so we get a little bit more visibility. Not a lot of visibility. That's all right. We do have salt. We do have gypsum. We do have cattle, wheat. We settle in place. We are settling on a plains hill, which does give us that extra production right away. Usually pretty awesome for your first city. I think there's no reason to move off of this. I mean, there's another plains hill over here. We would lose a turn, and I don't know we would gain that much, although we would get the 2 food, 1 production from here, which would be useful. But plus we would actually technically get the 1 food, 3 production plains hills tile over here from the forest. But I don't know if it's worth costing us a move, because I think we can expand out to these pretty quickly and be okay. I'm going to go ahead and stay in place. I see an argument for moving to the right, but I'm going to stay in place and build our city here. If I can select the unit and hit the build button. All right, so we got the city of Xanadu. Xanadu, is that I didn't know that was the name of their main city. Have I not played as Mongolia before? We also have city-states and free cities in the game, which is the wait, no, that's normal. I don't know why that popped up just now. What did I just click to make that pop up? I have no idea. That's all right. Okay, let's get into here and choose our research, and we're definitely going to want to go towards what's going to give us our unique unit pretty quickly, as well as our Ordu. So there's our Ordu right there in the horseback riding. And our unique unit is way down here in stirrups. So we've got a little ways to go before we get there, but we definitely want to be leaning that direction and getting some early, what is it? What do you come up from? You come up from promotion class ranged. So does that mean that you are, I don't want to do that. I wanted to select you. You don't promote up from like a crossbowman, are you? I think you're your own unit. So I don't think we can build anything to get us a pre kind of trained unit before we get there. Getting archery early, especially if we're going to try and be pretty aggressive, is usually a really good idea. We know we have cattle nearby. Being able to see where horses are is also very critical, because this does use horses, correct? It does, 10 horses. So we definitely need to find out where horses are. So we'll go and do that. We'll go down here, get horses revealed right away, and go down that path there. Early scouts are almost always a really good move in these games. So we'll go and start with that and keep moving our guy up this way. There is a goodie hut already. Good stuff. I'm gonna grab that. We gained some experience. All right. I mean, slightly stronger early warrior. It's going to help us take out some other barbarians. There's a city-state. Oh, wow. I'm already seeing a little bit of a potential island here. So we might be on a very hard map for Mongolia, which does add to the challenge. If you guys know me, I don't tend to reroll maps because this game is got its there's a level of easiness to this game just because they can only go so far, I suppose, with the AI. And I like to add a little bit of challenge where I can, which is why I like to do randomized maps. And I don't usually reroll if it's on a bad situation because I just try to adapt. Now, if it's a particular civilization where I really want to key in on a part of their civilization, like a aspect where if I'm on the wrong map, it'll completely cut out an entire aspect of their civilization, then I will sometimes reroll, or I'll plan on being on a specific type of map initially. But Mongolia, I think we can still make this work. Because even though we might not be able to use our cavalry, if we decided to go try to go a diplomatic route, we'll be able to get some trade routes set up and things like that, and that might still be okay. And you can get cavalry overseas, and that can be a good launching point for some more domination type stuff that way. Let's go ahead and go battle cry. We are going to be using this guy probably to take out some barbarian units anyway. So let's just make him stronger at that. Ooh, an early flood already. Well, we know that the top is over here, so I'm probably going to start kind of just... I don't know if I need to go all the way to the top to see what's up there. We might start cutting across here. Just getting a little bit of a border around our city here. Scout will be able to do any other exploration that we need. It's possible we're just on the top tip of a continent, though. So we might still be okay in the long run. Let's go ahead and knock out a slinger right away. We're definitely going to want one at some point, and getting a kill with one would be pretty useful. Some mountains up here. All right, so we definitely see some tundra. I can expect that that's definitely going to be cut off there pretty quickly. All right, well, it's opening up a bit more down this way. So maybe we're not completely cut off. Another goodie hut. Good stuff. Might take a peek up through here and go around this mountain. But other than that, we are starting to make our way back to our main city. I say that. Of course, you put your unit right there. So never mind. We'll cut across this way. Let's go for the huts. What do we get? Join our civilization. What was it? A population join? What did they give it? They just give us gold? Giving strength to our budding city. I'm confused. Or maybe it's just a general thing. Maybe we just got gold from that. I didn't see it pop up. I was like, what did we get? We'll cut down this way. That's gonna be okay. There is an early barbarian, well, at least a scout there.
I am fond of pigs.
Animal husbandry. Do we have horses?
Man is the noblest of all animals.
Some up here. So we do have some horses nearby. That's all I'm seeing so far. We probably want to find some more than that, but at least we have some. That's a start. I'm going to go ahead and start working on archery, and then I will cut it off before we get to the finish, because I do think we can kill it with a slinger here. Let's start working on foreign trade. And, oh yeah, the extra economic policy slot. That is amazing. I love it. And we'll go with that. We're going to see some barbarians here soon enough. We're going to want the extra strength. Oop, another goodie hut. All right, let's start cutting you across the middle. Oh, wow. Hello. There's our first barbarian that is... this is our new barbarians, remember? So this is different. We can talk to them. We can spend 100 gold to prevent this clan from attacking your cities for 20 turns. That's actually pretty useful. We'll gain 8 points towards city-state conversion. We can spend 95 gold to hire a warrior unit from this clan. That's pretty cool. The unit will appear near the city of Xanadu this turn. The clan will gain 5 points towards city-state conversion. Clans can be hired once every 15 turns. And then we can spend gold to encourage this clan to attack another nearby civilization or city-state. The clan will lose 5 points towards city-state conversion. Clans can be incited once every 15 turns. Interesting. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So 95 gold for a warrior. How much would that normally cost us? 160. So it is a bargain warrior. Not bad at all. Gonna just leave them alone and just let them kind of just continue to develop. That's the one thing, is that do we even bother attacking the barbarians? Now, I do think I will go ahead and get rid of his scout here. I think that's worth doing, but we might ignore the rest of his stuff from that point. There's Jerusalem right there. Now, Jerusalem's not necessarily the most valuable city for us to go after. Yeah, the holy site exertion. I mean, not that we won't have a religion. We might. I'm not planning on it. Whereas Caguana, slightly better. I mean, getting a little bit of extra culture stuff and potentially some tourism, if we were going to go that route, could be useful. At least the culture would be useful. But you still need culture, even if you're going for diplomacy or domination. All right, so here's a early slinger. Why don't you come down here? I'm gonna go after that city, hut. And let's go ahead and knock us out a builder right away. I do want to get us a settler, but our city is struggling to grow. We could buy this tile, let it grow a little bit faster, but I think we'll be okay in the long run. Come down there. Got irrigation boost. That's not bad. So I wonder, do these guys just turn into city-states that are like from a pool of normal city-states, or is there? I don't think there's new city-states that they can turn into. I think it's just the pool of city-states that just didn't happen to get on the map. There might be some other like qualifications around that of what type of city-state they can turn into, but all right, let's grab a scout. There's a decent number of woods and stuff. We'll go with that route, and you can cut across here. Grab that. Oh, we got a free builder. That is actually pretty big. In fact, we probably will cut off this builder for now. We'll come back to it at some point. It's definitely still valuable. I'm going to start working on the monument just for a little bit. But as soon as we get to a double pop, we will immediately switch to a settler, I think. All right, Mr. Builder, we need you to start helping us get some stuff set up here. I mean, I think definitely farms on the floodplains is going to be a good start. This gets us a little bit of food, that double food that we need. Start growing a little bit faster. Kind of want to sling down here, see if I can kill one of his units. I'm going to go ahead and put a farm on this other floodplain over here. And then I may save the last build for something else. All right, one more turn and we'll finally grow. We can start working our settler finally. Probably a bit late, a bit slower than I would like. So maybe the settle was the wrong move. Don't know. I think it'll make up for itself in the long run, but it does slow us down with that first settler quite a bit. On the good news though, even though we took us longer to get to the settler because of the extra production, we'll at least be able to build the settler a little bit faster. Oh, warrior. Wow, did you guys just clear out that barbarian encampment altogether? Well, never mind then. We're not going to turn that thing into a city-state. I'm going to have you... Could hook up the farm here, I guess. Just get a third farm right away. I mean, I do want to hook this up, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and just get the third farm set up right away. Gets us craftsmanship. Also gets us towards feudalism anyway. All right, this is a bit of a longer island than I expected. No other civilizations, though. But we should be able to spread out a little bit. Honestly, I do think Jerusalem should be a target for us. It's no value to us whatsoever. And, you know, just getting that city spot would be useful. Caguana, we might keep. Culture for every adjacent bonus resource and entertainment complex. So it's a bete, whatever. It's +1 culture for each adjacent bonus resource. +2 culture when exploration is discovered. Provides tourism. I don't care about the tourism as much. But getting a little bit more culture just thrown out there. Again, it's not a bad idea because I'm not planning on going strong. You know, like the whole museum and things like that, the archaeology places. I'm just not planning on doing that with this civilization. So getting culture from other sources is usually a pretty good idea. The good news about getting rid of some of these city-states... Oh my goodness, he's already got walls. I didn't realize... I forgot that they already start with the walls. The good thing about getting rid of these early on is that because of the way the barbarians are working, there potentially will be more, you know, to fill in those gaps anyway. So it's not like we're greatly depleting the population of city-states in the world. I mean, our scout can take care of the rest of this. So we're going to bring you back home. Really nothing else for you to do right now. Our slinger really has nothing to do right this second. Again, we do want to go after Jerusalem at some point. They are too strong for us at the moment. So we're going to bring you back up this way as well. In fact, I'll probably just have you both go towards the city. Whoever gets there first wins. I'm just going to do a little exploration here to see what's on the outer edges. We're not near the bottom yet, so there could be something more down below us. We have plenty of room to spread out and a lot of time to spread out in the context of there's not like there's any other city-state or civilizations that are going to compete with us on the terrain. So at least we have that available to us. Oh, there's a new barbarian in this place. Stone Kite. What does that mean? That's just the name of it? City-state conversion, 50 plus turns. Stone Kite. And again, I don't mind killing some units. So I will move you guys back over this way. But I do want to, I think I might, you know, keep some of these around just to see what they develop into. Because I just want to have fun with it, you know? Why not? All right, we're going to move you in here. We'll move you next to it just to see what's there. So it is just a normal spearman. Nothing different than what we would normally see. Can you move up this way? You can. I just want to get a little more vision on the water edge. Great bath has been completed. Oh, I forgot to swap to the settler. That's all right. Getting the culture coming in is not a bad idea either. We'll get the settler going right now, though. I'm going to move you down because I would rather have the slinger in the protected terrain. And I definitely just want to get a kill with the slinger. We got one more turn maybe on that. Looks like we're right perfect on the foreign trade. We'll work on craftsmanship. It's already boosted. We've got another one over here. Ghostfish. I love this. I like the name. Stone Kite, Ghostfish. That's pretty cool. That's kind of cool. I actually wasn't sure how they were going to handle that kind of thing. So you can identify who's who. And it even says which barbarian place they're from. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right. So our slinger is getting a little bit of damage done to him. We're able to do quite a bit of damage there. Are we going to be able to kill it with this, though? Not quite yet. But if he doesn't kill us, if he either attacks us or... I just hope he doesn't attack the warrior, because then the warrior gets the kill. Oh, hello. Man, Jerusalem might be coming after us. I mean, I don't think so. Obviously, they're not going to declare war on us, but it's just like, that's a lot of units. Let's go ahead and get up here and work towards pottery. Oh, no, actually, we need, was it mining for our thing over here? Yeah, mining. Let's go ahead and get mining out of the way, because getting that luxury resource set up early would be very useful. All right, I'm going to kill the unit, but again, I don't know that I want to get rid of the thing for right now. I just want the kill. We got the kill. There's a boost to archery. And we may just leave this guy around for now. Could get another warrior right away from him and help him along, but also help us. We are going to want another warrior at some point, but I don't know if that's what I wanted to spend my money on. Honestly, but it is a bargain warrior, to be fair. I think we will. I think we'll go ahead and grab the warrior. Just having it available. I guess we could do that anytime. We don't have to do that right this second. We don't need the warrior right this second. So maybe holding off and being available to do that when we need to is the right move. All right, so Scout, you're just going to move your way up to there. Start exploring up north. Actually, change my mind. You're going to move over to here, explore this little edge first. All right, we do need to get at least our warrior probably back to help with that. Slinger does have a promotion. We'll just move you off one. Grab your promotion. Let's take volley for right now. We're not expecting to be attacked anytime soon, so we don't need the garrison strength. Well, other than from barbarians, but we can be okay with that. All right, Pantheons. Let's do the Pantheon, and then we're going to probably call it there for this first episode. So we've got desert stuff. We don't care about that. River Goddess. We do have a lot of rivers. We would need to build holy sites, though, to get these amenities and housing. But it would incentivize us to go for the holy sites a bit more. Wonders, you know, usually good, but not critical for what we're doing. Divine Spark, same thing. It's good, not necessarily fits with what we're doing. Marsh, Oasis, Desert, Floodplains. We don't have any of that. Fishing boats, we're not really near. I mean, we have a lot of coast, but we're not currently near there. Won't help us immediately. Pastures would help us because we are expecting to get, speaking of pastures, any other horses on this map so far? Or are we the only, this is the only one horse that we have. Wow. Well, that's troublesome. We're definitely have to go towards some of the seafaring stuff to try and get off this island fairly quickly. Pastures could be useful. It does give us another source of culture. It's not helpful right this second. We would have to grow out to some of these other things. Camps, there's some deer up here. By some deer, I mean one deer. Okay, there's some more down here. Quarries. Not really any quarries, although the salt's a quarry, right? No. Is that a mine? I can't remember. Faith from mines over luxury and bonus resources. Now that could be useful. Get a little bit extra faith. Reduction from and +1 faith from improved strategic resources. That can always be useful. Plantations. There's a few opportunities for those. I thought. Maybe not. There's some copper down here. So that'd be another mining source. Plus 25% production towards ancient and classical military units. If we had a lot of other civilizations near us right this second, I might go for that just to really build up a strong military and go after them. But I don't think that's going to help us right this second. Faith from barbarian outposts dispersed. We're trying to avoid dispersing too many of them, to be fair. So that's not going to be helpful. Killing people, holy site stuff. Receive a builder in a capital and get higher growth rate. Always useful, for sure. Production towards districts, always good. Faith from breathtaking, that's fine. And we don't have any volcanic soil. I'm actually kind of leaning towards the river goddess. Although, yeah, there's a whole bunch of river over here, which we could put another city over this side. We'll probably put another city down this way, or at least a city close enough that the holy site could be near the river. Some stuff down here. There's technically a river down there. So I think that could help us with a bunch of amenities and housing, and plus encourage us to build holy sites, which will help us get faith that we can turn into units. So that's also another path to go. I don't think I've ever gone river goddess, so we'll go river goddess. Why not? All right, we're gonna go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will be establishing our second city here shortly and trying to figure out how we want to deal with these barbarians. So please let me know what you think in the comments below. Kind of thought strategy you have if you've played as Mongolia, especially as Kublai Khan. Please let me know. As always, please like and subscribe to this video or this channel, and like the video if you like these, because that really helps me out knowing that you enjoy these and helps to encourage me to do more of these. Helps the channel out, helps the channel grow, which also is good as well. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye.